Hello everyone, I'm very excited to be here. I'm Candace Raskin. I'm from Minnesota State University Mankato, and I'm a professor in the College of Education, Educational Leadership. A great portion of my work is around licensing administrators, but I'm here today in this Ignite session to talk to you and hopefully ignite you about some of the work that we're doing for the Center for Engaged Leadership. It is a marvelous center where we are allowed to partner and do really significant work in partnerships with school districts. I have 3 colleagues with me, and we're going to talk about 4 different areas that the Center for Engaged Leadership works in. My part, what I'm going to talk to you about, is a new program that we started this past year. In studying principalship, we know that we get our principals ready to a certain level in university. And then when they go into the field, we really thought about how could we capture them, how could we surround them and make sure that they had a place to learn and continue to grow while they're doing the job. And that's what the Center for Engaged Leadership Early Institute, Career Institute is. We have 35 principals in the first 5 years of their principalship, and they're with us for 2 years to really engage in improving their practice in the schools. So we work on communication, we work on using data, we work on that political aspect, and we're partnering with them, ensuring that they put their footprint in a way that makes them courageous, skilled, and highly effective leaders. And I have a couple of them that are going to talk a little bit about their start with us in the Center for Engaged Leadership Early Career Principal Institute.
Yeah, the Institute work is really helpful for me because we engage in conversations that I think are void in public education. How do we really meet the needs of all kids? I think we often say that across the system, no matter what district we're in. We want to do the very best for all kids, but at the end of the day, when we reflect on what we really did, it really isn't enough.
I am feeling energized, I'm feeling refreshed with new ideas. It is affirming some of the work that I have started as an early career principal in my school, but it is also reminding me of the foundation that needs to be laid by me as a leader. And the foundation I'm talking about is really my professional and personal beliefs, and how everything that happens in the school is really related to my beliefs. And that if I don't have that as a solid foundation, that I'm not going to get as far with the results I want to see in my student achievement. And so for me, the cohort has really helped me ground myself. Even in these first few months of school, I feel like I have been more transparent with my beliefs. And I think the staff has seen a big change in me, in my behaviors, in my just day-to-day interactions, whether it is continuing to problem solve with structural changes in the school, or a conversation with a school secretary or a clerical employee about a student situation. But it's all going back to that strong foundation of who I am as a leader and what I am bringing to the table in my school.
As a future principal of St. Paul Public Schools, I think this experience is awesome because I get a chance to collaborate with people outside the district as well as people in the district, get to learn from them, get to increase my skills as a communicator, as an educator, as a learner, and use what I learned in the program to educate our students, staff, faculty, parents, everyone involved.
As you can see, we are very, very fortunate to work with these amazing early career principals. They are going to become fabulous leaders in the future. Next, we want to talk about the curriculum that we put together to work with these principals over their 2-year period with us. The curriculum that we developed for the Institute was centered around learning strands, and there are 8 learning strands. The first learning strand is equity and achievement, and here we explore the relationship between race and student achievement. We looked at developing self. We know it's critical for early career leaders or any leader to really understand themselves and have that 360 view of how they're doing their work in the schools. Next, we help them with developing others. How do we help them mentor? How do we help them have the ability to have those courageous conversations? Woven throughout the curriculum is the change process, learning to navigate, deal with, and facilitate change so that schools and students can achieve. We look at political leadership, helping them navigate the political leadership of education and still stay true to that moral imperative. Communication is vital as a leader in schools, and so woven throughout the curriculum again is the different ways that you communicate with your varied audiences. The use of data We help them learn to use it, to track it, and use it continuously in looking at all their populations of students and how they achieve. And finally, we keep on the front burner the high leverage leadership practices, the best practices that are in the field of education and leadership. Our institute is committed to helping early career principals gain the skills and become the transformational leaders that we need in K-12 schools to improve student achievement. I hope that this presentation will ignite conversations in your university and how you're supporting early career principals.